There's something undeniably inspiring about seeing someone in their 60s, 70s, 80s, even well into their 90s, walking tall, moving freely, and defying every expectation of what aging should look like. No walker, no handrails, no slowing down, just strength, grace, and independence in every step. We often look at these people and say, wow, they must have good genes. But the truth is, it's not just luck. It's not just DNA. It's my intention. It's daily movement. It's wise choices. And above all, it's the fuel they give their body. But here's the twist. What if some of that fuel is actually draining their strength? What if certain vitamins, yes, the very ones many of us take to preserve our health, are, when misused, quietly eroding the power in our legs, compromising our balance, and accelerating the very decline they were meant to slow down? In this video, we'll reveal 5 common vitamins that may be secretly weakening your leg strength, especially in your golden years. These are supplements millions rely on, but very few truly understand. And the most dangerous part? They don't show their damage right away. It builds slowly, silently, until climbing stairs becomes harder, standing up takes longer, and walking across the room feels different than it used to. So if you or someone you love is determined to stay strong, independent, and mobile well past retirement age, this is the video you absolutely must watch. Tap that subscribe button now, and let's uncover what's helping you stay strong and what might be silently holding you back. Number 1, vitamin B6. Out of all the vitamins we've talked about today, this one might just pose the biggest hidden threat to your legs, and most people have no idea. Now let's be clear, vitamin B6 is not inherently bad. In fact, it plays a crucial role in nerve function, red blood cell production, and brain health. Your body needs it. But the problem lies in how much of it people are getting, especially from supplements. The recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 for adults over 50 is around 1.5 to 1.7 mg per day. But walk into any store and you'll see supplements with 50, 100, even 500 mg of B6 per serving. That's thousands of percent above what the body actually needs. And here's the danger. Vitamin B6 is water-soluble, yes, but in high doses, it can still accumulate in the body and become toxic. Studies have shown that chronic high intake of vitamin B6, especially above 500 mg per day, can cause serious nerve damage. What kind of nerve damage? The kind that starts with tingling, numbness, burning, and pins and needle sensations in the feet and legs. Left unchecked, it can progress to muscle weakness, loss of coordination, and difficulty walking. In seniors, this can mean losing the ability to stand confidently, climb stairs, or stay mobile. A study published in Neurology found that individuals taking high-dose B6 supplements long-term developed sensory neuropathy, a nerve condition that can directly impair leg function and mobility. And what's worse, these symptoms can persist even after stopping the supplements. So if you're taking a multivitamin, a B complex, an energy booster, or a mood supplement, it's critical to check how much B6 you're getting overall. Many people unknowingly take multiple products containing high doses of B6, thinking it's safe because it's water-soluble, but for your nerves, and especially your legs, it's not. Stick to food-based sources like bananas, chickpeas, salmon, and potatoes. And if you need to supplement, make sure the dose is reasonable and doesn't exceed 10 to 20 mg unless prescribed by a professional for a specific reason. And here's another critical warning. If you're taking vitamin B9 folic acid or folate, make absolutely sure you're also getting enough vitamin B12. That's because vitamin 9 can mask the symptoms of a B12 deficiency, especially in lab tests. This is especially dangerous because a B12 deficiency can also lead to serious nerve damage, which again affects leg strength, balance, and neurological function. To protect your nerves and stay mobile, make sure your vitamin B12 comes in a bioavailable form, such as methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin, especially if you're over 60, since absorption naturally declines with age. Number 2, vitamin E. Vitamin E is often praised for its antioxidant properties, and heart protective benefits. But here's what most people, especially seniors, don't realize when taken in the wrong form or in excessive amounts. Vitamin E can gradually rob you of your leg strength and vitality. The biggest red flag? Synthetic vitamin E supplements, often labeled as DL-alpha tocopherol. This synthetic form is commonly used in low-cost supplements and multivitamins. But research shows that DL-alpha tocopherol is not processed by the body the same way as natural vitamin E. In fact, high doses of synthetic vitamin E have been linked to muscle weakness, fatigue, and impaired neuromuscular function, particularly in older adults. But even natural forms of vitamin E, like D-alpha tocopherol, can become harmful when taken in excess. Vitamin E is fat-soluble, which means, like vitamin A, it builds up in the body over time. And too much can interfere with vitamin K activity, thin the blood excessively, and negatively affect muscle and nerve health. Several studies have shown that high-dose vitamin E supplementation, especially above 400 IU daily, may increase the risk of all-cause mortality and contribute to declining muscle performance, particularly in the elderly. The key here is balance and moderation. Seniors should aim to stay well within the recommended dietary allowance, which is around 15 mg 22.4 IU per day for adults. And that total includes both foods and supplements combined. So what's the best way to get vitamin E? Not from isolated high-dose supplements, but from whole food sources rich in tocotrienols, the more potent and protective form of vitamin E. Tocotrienols are found abundantly in red palm oil, rice bran oil, annatto, and certain nuts and seeds. They offer the antioxidant benefits without the risks associated with high levels of tocopherols. If you're already eating a nutrient-rich diet that includes healthy fats, nuts, seeds, and plant oils, you may not need a vitamin E supplement at all. And if you do, make sure it's a mixed tocotrienol formula and always keep your intake within safe, moderate levels. Don't let something that's supposed to protect your health slowly strip away your mobility. Number 3, vitamin C. Vitamin C is widely known as a powerful immune booster, antioxidant, and essential nutrient for skin, collagen production, and wound healing. It's often seen as one of the safest and most beneficial vitamins for daily use. But here's what most people, especially seniors, don't realize when taken in excess or in the wrong form. Vitamin C can quietly contribute to leg discomfort, joint problems, and even kidney complications that may impact mobility. Let's break it down. While vitamin C is water-soluble, meaning your body can flush out the excess, there's a limit to how much your kidneys can handle efficiently, especially as you age. Many seniors take high-dose vitamin C supplements daily, sometimes ranging from 100 to 3,000 mg, believing it will protect them from colds or general aging. But excessive intake over time can backfire. Here's how it affects your legs. High levels of vitamin C can increase oxalate levels in the body, a compound that, in excess, may lead to the formation of oxalate crystals in joints and muscles, causing discomfort, stiffness, and even pain, especially in the knees, calves, and feet. This is particularly concerning for those with decreased kidney function, a common issue among the elderly. When the kidneys can't excrete excess oxalate properly, it accumulates, potentially contributing to joint irritation or even kidney stones, both of which can reduce physical function and limit leg strength. In fact, a 2016 study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that individuals who regularly took high-dose vitamin C supplements had a significantly greater risk of developing oxalate kidney stones, particularly those over 60. These stones, besides being painful, can indirectly affect hydration, movement, and confidence in mobility, all of which are critical to maintaining leg health in older adults. And while vitamin C is necessary for collagen synthesis, which supports tendons, ligaments, and muscle structure, balance is key. Too much can also increase iron absorption excessively in some individuals, leading to iron overload, which in rare cases contributes to oxidative stress and joint inflammation. So what's the right approach? Stick to vitamin C from natural food sources like citrus fruits, bell peppers, kiwi, strawberries, and broccoli. These foods provide vitamin C in moderate, balanced amounts along with fiber and phytonutrients that aid in absorption and reduce the risk of oxalate buildup. If you choose to take a supplement, keep it within the recommended daily intake for adults, around 75 to 90 mg per day, and avoid long-term high-dose regimens unless advised by a healthcare provider. And if you have a history of kidney stones or joint discomfort, talk to your doctor before taking more than 500 mg of vitamin C daily. What seems like a harmless daily habit could be silently impacting your mobility, your legs, and your quality of life. Number 4. Vitamin A. Here's a surprising one. Vitamin A, a nutrient essential for vision, immunity, and skin health, can actually become a hidden threat to your leg strength when taken in excess. And unfortunately, many seniors are unknowingly getting way more than they need. How? It's easier than you think. Seniors often take multiple supplements, a multivitamin, a bone health formula, maybe an immune booster, and many of these products contain overlapping doses of vitamin A. When you add it all up, you're often getting far more than the recommended daily amount without even realizing it. Now, the real danger with vitamin A is this: it's fat-soluble. Unlike water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and B vitamins, which your body can flush out if you get too much, vitamin A stays in your system. Studies have shown that excess vitamin A can lead to muscle and bone loss, fatigue, joint pain, and even an increased risk of fractures. A review in the New England Journal of Medicine highlighted that chronic high intake of vitamin A is associated with reduced bone mineral density and higher fracture risk, particularly in older adults. That translates directly to weaker legs and a greater risk of falls. The upper safe limit for adults is 3,000 micrograms, 10,000 IU of preformed vitamin A per day. But remember, this includes all sources: supplements, fortified foods, and beta-carotene. The plant-based form of vitamin A, while safer in general, can still add up quickly if you're taking large amounts in supplements. So if you're taking multiple vitamins, always check the labels. You might be overdosing on vitamin A without even knowing it, and in the long run, that could silently chip away at your leg's strength, energy, and independence. Number 5. Calcium. Now, while calcium isn't technically a vitamin, we have to talk about it because calcium supplements are often marketed to seniors as essential for bone strength, when in reality they can do more harm than good if taken incorrectly. Many older adults are encouraged to take calcium pills to build strong bones and prevent fractures. But here's the shocking truth: calcium supplements can actually weaken your legs and increase your risk of falls and fractures, especially when taken without proper nutrient balance. You see, calcium doesn't just automatically go to your bones. It needs vitamin A, vitamin 2, and magnesium to guide it into the right places. Without those, calcium can start depositing in soft tissues like the arteries and muscles, leading to stiffness, reduced circulation, cramps, and even leg pain. A 2010 study published in the British Medical Journal showed that calcium supplementation without co-administered vitamin D was associated with an increased risk of heart attack. Another study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that high-dose calcium supplementation did not significantly reduce fracture risk in older adults, and in some cases was linked to muscle weakness and impaired mobility. Because calcium from food is absorbed gradually and naturally, and it comes packaged with other beneficial nutrients that help it work properly in the body. Think dark leafy greens, sesame seeds, sardines, almonds, tofu, and even low oxalate veggies like bok choy. These sources provide calcium in a form your body can use, without flooding your system and risking buildup. If you're a senior, you should avoid calcium supplements as much as possible, unless specifically advised by a healthcare provider and paired with the right co-nutrients. Otherwise, instead of building strong bones, you might slowly be weakening your legs and harming your long-term mobility. Your legs carry more than just your weight. They carry your freedom, your dignity, and your ability to live life on your own terms. What you put into your body matters. And as we've uncovered today, even the most well-intentioned supplements can quietly work against you if taken in the wrong way. Whether it's vitamin A without balance, calcium without cofactors, or excesses of B6, E, A, or even vitamin C, they can all, over time, chip away at your strength and mobility. But the good news? Knowledge is power. By understanding how your body responds and making small but smarter choices, you can protect your legs, your balance, and your independence for years to come. Move daily. Eat with intention. Supplement with wisdom, not guesswork, because the strongest people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond don't just rely on vitamins. They rely on clarity, consistency, and care. If this video helped you see your supplements and your strength through a new lens, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to our channel. We're here to bring you more life-changing health insights that keep you strong, steady, and in control of your journey. At every age, your future self will thank you. We'll see you in the next one.